Should begin cutting once we get some oil. So you're gonna find some oil cans or some sort of way to lubricate your parts. Don't shoot the oil cans all over the place. Just a little bit on the top of the part. The face you're gonna be cutting. I'm gonna be cutting the top first. Just apply a little bit on there. It's gonna be fine. And you can go ahead and begin cutting as soon as you have. Make sure that this vise is tight. This is a 7/8 wrench. So I put a 7/8 wrench in there so you guys can tighten up, loosen, tighten. Make sure it's nice and tight. Not super tight, but that's probably a little too tight. And make sure your part is not going to go anywhere. This is what we're cutting, not this. This is our vise. This is our part. These are our chuck jaws. Here and here. Sorry, here and here. They're sitting on a set of parallels at single points to keep this, hopefully, the bottom flat to the top, as flat as we can. As we rotate this, we're going to use this bar 3 times. We're going to cut this face first. That's up on the top. Then we're going to cut this face and then the bottom face. So 1, 2, 3. The 4th face you're going to cut is on the back side, and that's going to kind of rotate up and around. So after we cut the top one here, 1, we're going to put it over to that side. I'll try and mark them for you as we go, just so you can actually see what we're doing here and get a better idea of the, I guess, the cutting process. Again, end mill is in here, 1 inch. I'm going to start with that. I'm going to cut at a speed of about 400, maybe 500 revolutions per minute, because we have high-speed steel. We're cutting with weight oil, and we're right over here. And you get a better shot of it right over here. This is the rod, this is the vise, this is the part we're going to cut. So now you can see kind of those ridges, these circle ridges all the way around. Now what I'm going to do is kind of zoom out a little more. This I'm going to mark as a number 1. Just for learning, experience, and explanation purposes. I'm going to there, we have number 1 facing us. We're ready for pass number 2. And add a little bit of oil on the top. And we're ready to start cutting for number 2. But here's the deal. If I don't come in and move the knee back a little bit, or move the knee down, I'm going to be taking like 20, or I'm going to be taking 50 or 60 thousandths off. Lower the knee right here. Back to where I was originally cutting, which would be at about 50 or so thousandths. Make sure to lock. Moving really, really, really snug. Bring it near, and just make sure you're not going to be taking off a killing amount. But again, what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to zero this out. Just so I can remember better than just going back to 50 or 55 thousand. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. thousandths off now. Another 5 thousandths. I just don't want to run into that, to the vise or the chuck jaws. I think I might have it all. From that last reading. Whole bunch of oil on it. Turn it on. That's 20 thousandths. I want to do 10 thousandths to pass.